What up? What up? What are y'all doing? Y'all been abducted yet? Hey, I'm here. I'm here. Y'all got me on a Friday night. I flat ironed my hair. Something up the girl. Something up the Something up there. Still ain't put that wig on. Still ain't do it. Still ain't. Still ain't. Show enough. So, first, I want to kick off with some videos I found on TikTok that I want to commentate on. Well, I found them on YouTube, but I think they come from TikTok. I'm gonna start that off to set the tone, and then, hey, Mary Jane Doe, we're gonna go into these drones or something. I don't know what people talking about, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna deep dive, and when we do the drones, I'll open up a panel, okay? So anybody can come up if they want to. If not, it'll be solo dolo. All right. Okay. So let me get. Let me go get my YouTube up here. Okay. And I'm still smoking, so I'm gonna turn my camera off for just a minute till I finish this cigarette, and I'll turn it back on. All right. I was watching a lot of Sister Wives stuff. Don't be looking at what I be looking at, nosies. I'll be deep into the Sister Wives stuff. Okay. First, I want to play this 16-minute joint first. I'm going to restart it, though. And I'm going to speed it up, too. I'm going to rewind it. I listened to a little bit of it, but I figured I'd play it for y'all, too.
My God, my God. Some of these people were warned and they just would not listen. God sent angels, prophets, servants. He sent all types of messengers to these people and they still would not listen.
Don't forget to hit the like on your way in.
God himself warned them about you. They didn't know the weight that you carried in the kingdom. They didn't know how much God favored you, how much he loves you, how you are his pride and joy. They had no clue who you were. They had no clue
Turn
that
on
you
all
were
your
God's real deal child.
notifications, because we got goals.
They had no clue that God is literally walking with you. They had no clue who you were. They had no clue where you come from. You come from heaven. They had no clue about your angelic presence. They had no clue. God warned them, but they touched the wrong one. They touched the wrong one. Psalms 105, 12. He said this when they were few in number.
You better
A
speak
tiny
on
group of
it.
strangers in Canaan. They wandered from nation to nation, from one kingdom to another. Yet he did not let anyone oppress them. He warned kings on their behalf. Do not touch my chosen people, and do not hurt my prophets. Other translations may say, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. See, they thought they wasn't going to get caught. They thought they would never have to answer for it. They touched the wrong one. They touched the wrong one. When they came up against you, they had no clue who you were. They had no clue. See, you look like you by yourself. You look weak. You look like you just in distress. They had no clue who you were in the spirit. They had no clue that you was Mike Tyson in the spirit. That all it takes is one phone call. One call, that's all. One prayer, that's all. They had no clue that the day of reckoning would arrive.
Well,
see, they know people ain't coming to your aid like that in the natural.
Well,
So they feel like they can do what they want to do to you, handle you how they want to handle you, talk to you any kind of way, the way they want to talk to you.
Speak on it.
Treat you how they want to treat you. Use you how they want to use you. Abuse you how they want to abuse you. Run over you. Trample you. They do all these things behind closed doors, but they had no clue who was with you, who was rocking with you, who got your front and your back. They had no clue about you. But he said, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm.
She is. She's very pretty.
Some of these people ain't even believers.
I don't mess up
even believe in
camera
God.
position and all.
They call on God when they get in situations. But they had no clue that the real deal God, not they sticks and stones, not they make believe, not they, I'm only going to pray when I need you. No, they had no clue that you was not new to this, that you was true to this. They had no clue about your prayer life. They had no clue about your scripture life. See, you better be careful when a person Bible.
I should have had my hat on too. Yeah, I didn't know it was hat day.
Right here, you better be careful when you can flip pages and these people actually read the word. They ain't
take your time.
Every Sunday.
Take your time.
Toe up and raggedy. You better be careful.
Take your time, sis.
You better be careful what you do to me, because it might turn around on you. I don't even know if that's how the song go for real. But you better be careful. They had no clue who you were. No clue.
No clue.
That all it took was a force that they can't even see. Something so powerful and mighty to shake up everything they got going on. They had no clue that the God that you serve turned you into a David. A little boy, a little girl. All you got is a couple rocks.
Just a couple.
They said, oh,
yeah,
they can't do nothing. I ain't studying them. I ain't worried about them. What get back? What get back? I ain't you beneath me. That's how they felt. So God gave them a sign and they still ignored it. But see, the sign came through you. Every single time the sign comes through you. Leave me alone. Leave you alone. You don't know who that is. You don't know where they come from. You don't know what they carrying. You don't know what they finna give birth to. You don't know the glory inside of them. You don't know the protection they got. You can't see all these angels encamped around them just ready to go to war. And we trying to warn you. We gave you several warnings.
Hold on, let me show her. This is her page right here. I've linked all the videos. I'm gonna go over in the description already. Done and done. Okay.
Did you touch my chosen one? Did you touch my child? Did you put your hands on my child? The warning came long before they did it, because see, the Lord knows the beginning to the end. Did you hurt my prophet? Did you hurt my anointed? Did you try to bring harm amongst them? Are you slandering my prophet? Are you trying to ruin their reputation? Ruin their life? Are you trying to sabotage my chosen one? Because it ain't them you got to go up against. It's the big God you're going to have to go up against.
Facts.
You look like a tiny piece on the chessboard and they think they could just get you out the way.
Just
that ain't how the game go. That ain't how the game go. My God. They had no clue who you were. They touched the wrong one. They played with the wrong one. They tried the wrong one. Now watch everything slip through their hands. Watch loss be a part of their everyday life. Watch debt start to pile up. Every blockage that they tried to put on you, watch how it be reversed back into their life.
My God, today.
The mental stress, the mental illness, the mental agony and pain that they
Take your
cause
time,
you.
sis.
Watch
Take
how
your time.
the roles reverse shortly.
Take your time.
Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm.
Take your time.
They didn't know who you were. Some of these people knew who you were and still played with you.
Still play.
Some of these people don't even care who you are. They just hate you so much. But to hate you is to hate God.
Facts. I got another one for y'all. Okay. Again, they are all linked in the description. They don't pay me for that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Try to go up against you. You know that saying, touch not my anointed. Baby, you are one of God's anointed one. You are one of God's chosen one. So when they went up against you, they was going up against the Most High. God don't play about you. God don't play about you. So when you see somebody going up against you, you see somebody trying to cross you, betray you, and do bad things and speak ill on your name, they really not even going up against you. They going up against God. And you got to give them people grace.
Facts.
You got to really give those people grace, and you got to be like, you don't want to do that. You know, you don't want to do that. You don't want to say that. But see, some people got to learn that lesson the hard way. But let me tell you why they're going to learn it with you. See, they are used to doing stuff to people. They are used to getting away with doing wrong, doing bad, just bringing all that karma, that bad karma up on them to people. But baby, when they run into you, it was that karma. And the wrath that they got to get for coming up against you, God's chosen one, it's something that you can't even do. So don't worry about getting your lick back. God lick is better. The karma is to watch you win, sis.
When I heard this, when she said God's lick is better, I was like, longer, better, faster, stronger. that don't kill me can only make me stronger. You know that Kanye thing?
Karma is to watch you elevate. The karma is to watch you get loved correctly. The karma is to watch you build yourself up. And they get no credit. They have no part. The karma is to watch you smile every single day. And the real karma is to watch you be in love and have self-love for yourself. That's the real karma.
Right.
You are God's anointed one. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sis. All right. Now I'm going to let me go back to my history here where I got my videos lined up. I got most of my videos lined up. Missing one. Okay, let me go to my watch later. That's probably in there too. All right. All right. Cool. Where y'all at? All right. And if anybody want to come up on panel, I'm about to copy the link, the little link, and put it in the chat. And I'm going to pin it to the top. Okay. Oh, let me go to watch later. Oh, all right, right there. Okay. All right. Hey, Sassy. Hey. What's good with you? I'm about to go over these drone footage. I don't know, something about drones. I just heard about it through passing, so I'm gonna check out this News Nation coverage right here.
There are lots of VPNs out there.
Luna. She is on the House Oversight Committee, which held hearings on UFOs and UAPs. And to be honest, one of the few who took this seriously early.
Isn't that wild? They got a UFO committee. I mean, I knew that because they had the congressional hearing or whatever, and they had, disclosure. But wow.
We have Christopher Mellon, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense, who specializes in unidentified flying objects, and Ryan Graves, former Navy pilot turned UFO whistleblower. Thank you to each and all. And just quickly, does anybody believe that I have it wrong and that this is some great mystery that nobody knows any of the answers to? All right, good. I'll start with you, Representative. How do you explain how you keep hearing that there are divisions of government that are involved in different types of undertakings, but they can't come clean?
So, okay, I'm not gonna judge, but for right now, it just looked like a dot blinking in the sky. But I'm not gonna judge.
Even with members of Congress, even with a special subcommittee about what is in the air over New Jersey and elsewhere.
It is moving funny.
Look, it's unacceptable. And for them to undermine Representative Andrews' credibility and saying that he's talking to people that he does believe that these are drones from other nefarious foreign actors. I mean, it just goes to show, obviously they're checked out before the holidays and they know that they're leaving office. And so I believe that they're not really interested in finding out what's happening. And it's the unfortunate truth of what happens in Washington, especially when there's a new incoming administration. But to be clear, what we're seeing right now happening, not just in the drone sphere, but I think on the topic of UAPs, is you're right. There has been a change in technology. And also with the fact that people can now record, you have devices, they can't really hide it anymore. So I think the Pentagon and the government as a whole is looking at how to address this to the American people. But there's no doubt in my mind that Representative Andrew was telling the truth. It's very likely that these are drones from foreign adversary. And if you don't believe that the U.S.
Low key, y'all remember the Harry Potter? Y'all remember all Harry Potter when Ron Weasley had the flying car? That's what it looked like. It looked like Ron Weasley just made a wrong turn somewhere, Hey, truth seekers in the house. Truth seeker. Hey. It looked like Ron Weasley and Harry took a wrong turn. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. I was like, because it looked like the front headlight and then the back brake light. Like, look at when it's moving. It looked like a little car.
Government would cover something up. Just look at how they responded with the Chinese spy balloon.
That's a good point. And look, you know this. You're in Florida. Mellon knows this. Graves knows this. A lot of these drones, like the ones we're showing right now, you see navigation lights on them. You see a red and a green. You know this from boating and down. So they have the same things. Aircraft are the same thing that boats do. They have a red and a green. So it's not like they're from some outer atmosphere. Let me start with you, Mr. Mellon. Do you believe that there are more and that it's understood and explainable?
I believe there are more. I think it's important for people to understand that this has been going on since at least 2017, which is to say these smaller, brightly lit drone-like vehicles violating restricted U.S.
It looked like something spinning, don't it? It looked like something spinning on it. Am I tripping? Parliament, swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. I know that's right. I know that's right. They knew back then when they made that song. They knew, Thanks for coming by, because I just needed to see it for myself.
U.S. military airspace in sensitive areas around nuclear power facilities, nuclear weapons storage facilities. A year ago today, roughly, Langley Air Force Base was taken offline by drones, and that continued that was exactly a year ago this month. And that was about
cancel it. It's not Ron Weasley and them For a minute, I was getting ready to joke it. Y'all. I was getting ready to joke it, but then I was like, it's not Ron Weasley. There's a straight up triangle.
About a year after, there was a similar sort of pattern in the Western United States for several months near some of our ICBM fields. So it's troubling that after all this time, we still haven't captured any of these things. We still haven't brought them down.
Do we know that?
Where they're coming from.
Why we got to capture or bring them down? Like, why can't we just let them be? Don't start no, it won't be nothing. Y'all ever heard about that? See, you got to stop trying to investigate everything. Just let it be. If we supposed to know what it is, then when the time comes, we will know. They will let us know. But until then, like, don't start no, won't be nothing.
We are really in a position of ignorance here, and hopefully this will maybe at long last, after all these prior events and the Chinese balloon, get some people to take a hard look at what do we need to do to get our hands on one of these things so we can get to the bottom of this.
Right. I mean, look, Chris, you know better than I do, but I don't know that they haven't gotten any of them. I would read it another way, just as somebody who's been in the business of deception detection for 25 years.
But they all look different, don't they?
You know, that calmness of them being not concerned about it is usually a function of having information. And Ryan, you and I have talked many times about how many stories you've heard about what they did take down or what they found on the ground, and programs that use a lot of money to use special operators to go and recover these things. But SUV-sized drones, I can't find those on the commercial.
See, he said SUV. They know what's wrong, Weasley. He said SUV-sized drones. SUV. Rhonda went to the dealership and traded his mama and dad's car in, their flying car in. You know what? What's the dude that sell the wands on Harry Potter? They went to him and traded in the flying car for SUV. That's what happened. They be telling us in movies all the time what's really good.
Market. I've been looking for days. How do you explain that part? You think people just get the size wrong, Ryan?
Right.
Well, you know, there always is some uncertainty when it comes to judging a moving object in the sky, especially at night and especially as a single source of light. But these things appear to be close enough to the ground where I think I have pretty high confidence in the size predictions that they're estimating, give or take. That look 20%.
Like a daggone car. Don't they look like a Tesla in the sky? That look like a Tesla. Wait. That looks like a Tesla with the sensors on it.
Appear to be close enough to the ground where I think I have pretty high confidence in the size.
Ain't that look like a Tesla to me? Let me find out Ron Weasley got some money.
Predictions that they're estimating, give or take 20%. But, you know, these sizes and these types of behaviors are something that we've seen and we've talked about, Chris, over the years, starting in Virginia Beach, working its way further north into the Langley area, and perhaps now into New Jersey. I don't think we can conclusively say that they're inherently linked necessarily, but with the mixed messages that we're getting between the legislative branch and between the executive branch, it really...
Daggone, what's going on in Virginia Beach? That's kind of close. Wait a minute. Wait. What's going on? Wait. They started again? That's amazing.
It really feels like the Biden administration is gaslighting us on the seriousness of this issue.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com.
No problem, Cuomo. No problem. Okay, I wanted to watch this one too. The drone sighting right here.
I got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube without ever...
We're going to get a play button, guys. Don't worry about it. We're going to get one. One day.
Drones have been reported flying over parts of New Jersey. All of this happening in recent weeks. A state lawmaker briefed by the Department of Homeland Security saying the drones appear to be able to avoid detection by traditional methods like helicopter and radio. Assemblywoman Dawn Fantasia posting on X that the drones are up to 6 feet in diameter and sometimes travel with their lights off. The Morris County, New Jersey Republican was among the drones appear to be able to avoid detection. This happening in recent weeks. A state lawmaker briefed by the Department of Homeland Security saying the drones appear to...
Okay. Why can't I get like just a regular shot? I'm trying to see something.
Reported flying over... parts of New Jersey. All of this happening in recent weeks. A state lawmaker briefed by the
let me get it a little bit bigger here.
Department of Home.
Okay. Still look like Ron Weasley though. Y'all see that? It still look like Ron Weasley. Yeah, you can drop a TikTok link. Go ahead. Do your thing. You can drop any kind of link you want. The aliens are searching for intelligent life. This is why you have been looking for 2 weeks now. I'm done. They can't find none. They can't find not one intelligent life. Y'all, we got to do better. We got to start reading books or something. We got to do better than this. Us on the West Coast that had earthquakes, cyclones, tsunamis, warnings. I'm good on ET. Yeah, right. I'm good. It's Mother Nature that's pissed off. I don't think the aliens are mad at us, guys. I really don't. I think it's what 504 said. They looking for intelligent life. Okay. All right. But that looked like Ron Weasley. Okay.
Land Security saying the drones appear to be able to avoid detection by traditional methods like helicopter and radio. Assemblywoman Dawn Fantasia posting on X that the drones are up to 6 feet in diameter and sometimes travel with their lights off.
I mean, I could slow it down.
The Morris County, New Jersey Republican
so far away. Now that could have been
was among several state and local lawmakers who met with state police and Homeland Security officials to talk about the sightings. While federal officials have said they are investigating, they say there does not appear to be any danger to the public, but cannot explain what those are. I do want to talk more about some of those sightings that have been reported.
I give it to you. It is unexplainable. That someone just walking down the street would think that was, an airplane or something, like an airplane or a helicopter. And it's near ain't this near some kind of base, military base?
Here, so let's head over to Morris County, New Jersey. That is where we have Mike Fondiller joining us live. Mike, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and share your experience and your sightings there.
All right, Mike.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, can you explain to me what you and your stepdaughter saw? And I do want to show some of the video that you all shot here as you describe what you were seeing.
So we've seen them in a couple of different locations. The two videos that I've sent to you, one was in Randolph, New Jersey.
Hold up. Why haven't they took one down yet is the $1 million question. Right. Because we got the technology. We got so much technology. We could go up there and see what it is or who, or, shoot, we could. Where's Elon Musk? This is his department. Elon Musk then been up there. Where Elon? Was he on vacation or something? See, now I'm about to get a little mad because what are we doing? What are we doing? They full of ish. Show that one. It's the mothership. Oh, the one on my thumbnail. I just picked the mothership photo because I was like, the red matches my room. And I was like, I'm the mothership. Big brain. Hey, True Seeger. I ain't got blue eyes. Oh, him looks like dog. No, he don't. No, he don't. Stop it. Right. Where is Where is Neil? Where's Neil? Where's Elon? Where's Bill Nye, the science guy? Bill Carson. Man, y'all slipping on your pimping. 99% chance is the U.S. trial test. Oh, trial. Yeah. Yeah. That. That Project Bluebeam. No, don't call him. Bill, stay where you at. We're good, Bill. Don't call him. He'll get rid of everything. Aliens, humans, the ships, the Tesla down the street. He don't care. He'll wipe this whole thing clean. Let's see what Mike
had two
about.
drones. They were more of the, they kind of almost looked like the hobbyist style, except on a much bigger scale. Flying very slow, headed over towards the county college. My daughter, on the other hand, she was in Lake Opakon, and with my wife, saw a number of them over the lake. They're moving very slow. They're very big, way bigger than any kind of hobbyist would have. They are much lower, and they travel at a speed that basically a small aircraft wouldn't be able to achieve.
Any idea what they could be? It sounds like folks have been seeing these for weeks and just really don't know.
It's really hard to say. Looking at them, I would assume that they have to be some sort of a military base.
Light be blinking like, you know what? They might be taking photographs or video, maybe. Like some kind of surveillance is going down. What y'all think? They're surveilling something. The second one down. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Something gonna happen, right? If we need a whole committee and Congress gotta meet, something gonna happen. We refer to Project Bluebeam. I don't know if it's a YouTube friendly topic, but just Google Project Bluebeam. It's probably on Wikipedia. I'll look it up later if I remember to, and I'll read it for you. I'll read you the Wikipedia explanation. Independence Day vibes, yup. But is Will Smith gonna? Where's Will Smith? He had all this training. Can you show them? Show them what? The links you put in chat. I don't have the chat. I don't have Messenger linked to my desktop. War of the Worlds vibes. Right? Type shit. Type shit.
Just looking at the tech that's on them, no way a standard person or hobbyist would be able to afford these things. It's just very hard to tell because they're going out at night. They're going in dark areas. They do have their lights on, so you know that they're there. But anytime any kind of big airplane comes near them, they go dark. And it becomes a very big hazard. You don't know where they've disappeared to, and they could crash into something.
Tell me about when you first...
No, they ain't going to crash into nothing. Something going to crash into them.
Saw them overall. Did you know what was going on? And as you continue to see them, are you concerned in any way? Because federal officials have said that there's no danger to the public, but they're also not releasing what they even think they are.
So first seeing them, of course, I thought...
You know how you know them like movies, them sci-fi movies? I don't know which one it was, but it was like this movie and the spaceships or in this futuristic world, right? I don't know if it was like a robot spaceship or a spaceship, but they were like surveilling, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it had a light and, it was like scanning. I think that's what it's doing. It's scanning, like it's surveilling something. Uncle Sam, what you doing, man?
Thought it was almost a big joke, online. And then I turned my head and you see that they're out there. They're flying very, very low and very well in eyesight of the public. It's very upsetting. The government isn't telling us anything. They're saying that these things aren't a danger to us, but how can you know if we don't know?
Nah, they ain't crashed since Roswell, right? Didn't they crash in Roswell? Because Roswell, they crashed, right? Or am I tripping? Humans can't even drive down the street without causing an accident. Yeah, especially in Roanoke. Especially. Lord have mercy.
Where they are, where they're coming from, and who's sending them.
What do you want to see happen? I imagine that you want the government to come out and provide more details, but what exactly do you want to see happen here?
We need to get them at least one down and see exactly where this is coming from.
No, we don't need to take.
I've heard reports of people saying that they're from.
Look, okay, I got a plan, guys. Government, people, powers that be. Here's my plan. Why don't we use frequencies to communicate, right? And then, we set up a meeting, like a top secret meeting. Like our leaders, some regular people, throw some celebrities and influencers in that meeting too, just because, they're going to want to. They're going to ask to. They're going to pay for it. So, and then we'll meet with their leaders and their celebrities and regular aliens or extraterrestrials or whatever, right? And then, hey, why y'all looking at us? Why y'all flying in the sky? We a little scared. We come in peace, but do y'all? And then let them reply. We ain't gotta be so violent, take them down, examine, no, come on. Let's have a little manners or something. Let's not go straight to violence. I'm talking about the incident, not Roswell. Right. But was it Roswell a crash? But yeah, this incident, none of them did crash. Oh, your links are recent? I ain't got it linked. I ain't got my messenger linked to my desktop. I need to do that, but I'm scared it's gonna lock me out of Facebook. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might have a secret Facebook. I'm gonna watch the rest of this, and then there's another one.
From Amazon, from Walmart, but I'm sure if it was a big corporation like that, by now they would have told somebody because they wouldn't want the backlash of sending these things out without.
Why Walmart always in it?
Telling the public. The fact that they keep telling us these things aren't a danger, but we don't know what they are, isn't answering any questions to us. We need to get one down, see where it's coming from, and see who's responsible for them.
Are you surprised at the national attention this is getting? Because it's not just in New Jersey, it's not just that general part.
Okay, they're showing the same clips over and over and over and over. I want to see. Okay, the next two videos, right? Are really good channels. And shout out to Casper Sight and Night God 333. Let's go to Casper Sight first.
Guys,
he already started. Okay. No, wait. What just happened? Go back. I was just kidding.
Low today. However, I feel like I have to because of the news which has just come to surface, so to speak. Ironically, now that the news is that these New Jersey drones are coming from the ocean, a lot of people say. Now, I'll a little bit more on that in a second, but I wanted to show you a few things that I...
Did he just say they coming from the ocean? Did I just hear that? I mean, that's what everybody was saying on TikTok, and it makes sense. As above, so below. Water above, water below. Look at my little alfalfa doing the thing. My little alfalfa. Isn't that crazy? Rewind? All right, I'm going to rewind it. I'm going to rewind it, and then I'm going to go pee really fast. Okay? Because I've been drinking soda. I ain't even going to hold y'all. I'm going to turn my camera off, though.
Guys, I wasn't even going to upload today. However, I feel like I have to because of the news which has just come to surface, so to speak. Ironically, now that the news is that these New Jersey drones are coming from the ocean, a lot of people say. Now, I'll a little bit more on that in a second, but I wanted to show you a few things that I thought were really interesting. A few images, a few video clips, which we've not seen before. Now, yesterday, I covered a video, again, about New Jersey drones, and the governor from New Jersey, Phil Murphy, he mentioned something. He says, when we try to approach these things, they go dark. And I just thought, okay, it'd be lovely to see footage of this, or what does he mean? Does he mean they just vanish, or do they disappear? And I think I may have found something that might shed some light on this, okay? And there's also some speculation about where these things have come from. So I want to go into this straight off the bat now. First of all, I need to speak to you about a particular video or a gentleman by the name of Mr. Van Drew, representative from New Jersey in Congress, okay? He basically stated that these drones are coming from Iran, and Iran has got this huge mothership that is dropping off these drones. This is the clip that people are talking about.
Drones in the state of New Jersey, my home state, is justifiably causing tremendous...
As soon as I heard somebody official, I was like, oh, cut that short. What are y'all talking about? What happened? Did I miss anything? Ooh, food. What are we talking about? He said the ocean. A word? You heard right. Ocean, literally. Not a boat from under the sea. This is not humans, y'all. Yeah, definitely not. No, this is in the ocean, like parts of the ocean we haven't discovered. Yeah, we're here with it. We're here with it. Definitely.
Public concern. These drones are large. They're sophisticated. We don't know for sure who's controlling them. And the FAA's current capabilities cannot even locate them on radar. We have a hole in our monitoring systems, and we have a hole in our radar currently.
Oh.
And the truth is, whether people
that changes things, doesn't it?
We are vulnerable. Our government has failed to effectively regulate our drone industry, and this is not an isolated incident or an isolated phenomenon. Unidentified drones are running across the country. And let me be blunt, and again, say it how it is. Foreign drone tech.
Did he say running across the country? Like multiple? Like more than one? Yeah, okay. We might have a situation, folks. I thought it was like one little drone, you know. But okay, now we got a fleet that's going. Okay, all right. No panic. Nobody panic. You know, let's just see what he says.
Technology, particularly China, is a full decade, 10 years ahead of where we are. That is unacceptable in America. We are number one. We've always been number one, but we're not now. And they can take, and they intend to take, full advantage of our vulnerabilities. I've learned, for real, that there is circumstantial evidence that there's an Iranian mothership off the east coast of the United States, and that's launching these drone incursions. They're from high, good sources, individuals who are reputable, individuals who speak with authority, unfortunately are concerned with identifying who they are at this point who are saying this. But this is true. It's unacceptable, and it's frightening, and our government has to act. And I say this not only as a member of Congress from the state of New Jersey, but I say this as someone who loves America like we all do who are in this room.
Mark, you say Mark? Wait,
infrastructure. We must control our airspace. And
I wasn't even listening to he said America. This is the America. I can't take nothing serious, yo. Did he just say America? America.
As someone who loves America like we all do in this room, we must build a national drone infrastructure. We must control our airspace, and we must protect the American people. The unfortunate reality is that this current administration has allowed our nations to must control our airspace, and we must protect the American people. The unfortunate reality is that it's frightening, and our government has to act. And I say this not only as a a member of Congress from the state of New Jersey, but I say this as someone who loves America like we all do.
Loves America.
We must build a national drone infrastructure. We must control.
America. I lost it to he said America. Doesn't make sense. If it's Iran, why would they fly around with bright flashing lights, and a criminal will always try to hide? I'm calling bull. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. That's what I was saying too. Like, if they was trying to invade or aliens or Iran, right? If they, either way, they wouldn't have their lights on. I'm sorry, that America took me out. No, the America took me way out.
All our airspace, and we must protect the American people. The unfortunate reality is that this current administration has allowed our nation to fall behind the rest of the world, and that is unacceptable.
The average person sees around 10,000 online.
And y'all didn't pay me for this one, so I'm not gonna play it. You feel?
And I don't know. I mean, he didn't name drop anybody. He just said certain people, respectable, high up, have given me this information. But since then, the Pentagon has just come up, and a lady called Sabrina Singh, a deputy defense press secretary, has this to say about that. And she basically debunks the whole thing and says, look, this is not coming from Iran. We don't know where they're coming from. They're not US drones. Listen to this.
So aware of those drone sightings that have been reported. At this time,
Is this the TikTok y'all saw? I think this is from TikTok. Some of the TikToks might be in some of these compilations about the drones, so. But I'm still gonna try it. I'll go back up after the Night God video. Right now we're on a Casper site. He's pretty cool. I like him.
We have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
Can you rule out that these are American drones or U.S. military drones?
These are not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
Representative Jeff Van Drew, who is a Republican from New Jersey, was just on the air saying that Iran.
So basically, they're saying these drones are using technology they don't understand. That's what I got from that. Okay.
Launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones, and that mothership is off the coast of the east coast of the United States. Is there any truth to that?
There is not any truth to that. There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States. So
Isn't it just, you have an individual, Mr. Van Drew, right? Representative of New Jersey in Congress.
Is that what y'all were talking about? The mothership? Exactly. Alien technology. Right. So they're trying to put a label. They trying to put an address on it. They trying to say, oh, it's this, it's that. But it's neither of the options because we don't have the technology to understand their technology. Ooh, big brain. I'm with it though.
Throwing these claims, I mean, these are huge accusations. Like, these are huge accusations.
Yeah.
And then the Pentagon comes out and says, no, that's a load of rubbish. Like, where's the communication here? Right? So look, I think that because it's obviously come from her, it's come from the Pentagon, we can safely say that these are not coming from
background. If y'all notice, the coolest. Like, I need me a little shelf or something. Maybe like up here. I need some stuff.
Around. Not drones coming from a mothership. Okay, so I just wanted to put that to sleep. All right. Now, like I say, just going back to Mr. Van Drew, what I hope is not happening is that a finger is pointed for an excuse to do X, Y, and Z, right? Or a story that is being created for us not to be thinking exactly what we are seeing in, straight in front of our eyes here, right? We are seeing UAPs that we don't understand what they are. We don't know where they come from, and I'm going to be showing you more videos now of why we don't know and how it's getting a little bit more serious than what we initially thought. Right? This gentleman, bless his heart, he traveled 2 hours to.
It was serious when I heard about it. Shoot. Now it's more serious. All right. Let me see where y'all what y'all thinking. Y'all with me?
To go to a meeting regarding these drones in New Jersey. Spent an hour there. He just walked out because it was a waste of time. Listen to what this guy says. And he mentions a few good things, okay? Also about how these things disappear. Where are they going, right? There's a lot of speculation that these are coming from the ocean, like we mentioned on our last video. Listen to this guy.
I walked out because it was worthless. It was the biggest amateur hour presentation I've ever seen about anything.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. There were no answers. Every question that was asked by a member of the state legislature, great questions, no answers, no resolution. They don't know where the drones are coming from. They don't know who's doing it. They don't know why they're doing it, but they say there's no credible threat. It was annoying to be there. I drove 2 hours to be here today, spent an hour in there. I got to drive 2 hours back. The biggest waste of 5 hours in my entire life.
So why do you think they called this meeting?
No idea. Why would you call a meeting and tell people you don't know anything?
Yeah.
I have no idea. And then when the legislators would ask questions, there were no answers. Here's the most frustrating part. The colonel of state police said that he had a helicopter of his flying over above one of these drones, a 6-foot drone or something. I can't remember exactly what he said. And he felt unsafe for his helicopter, so he just let it go. Just let it go. And where'd it go? Who knows? Didn't.
What? I mean, don't shoot it down, but you could have tracked it. And you could have tracked it. Oh my goodness, he just let it go. He could have tracked it though. Yikes.
I want to follow.
But just on that note, I've got a couple of videos that I want to show you that might show us where they are going or why we can't see them. It's really interesting. This is probably one of the biggest updates that I've got for you. But just hold tight. Listen to what the rest of what he says.
Follow it because you didn't feel safe. Is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? I mean, honestly.
Do they have any?
Saying then, sorry to stop it, but maybe he didn't feel safe because there was a story, and I know it's a story. There's no video proof or anything like that. There is a story of a family where one of these drones went near their car and their clocks stopped, right? And then when it went away, their clocks went back to normal again. Maybe this pilot was noticing something was going wrong with his helicopter, so he moved away.
Do they have any idea where these drones are?
Or when stuff paranormal happens, it messes with technology and things. So maybe that's why the helicopter moved away. Or I don't know where I seen this, but maybe it was in a movie, but isn't there like a feeling? Different frequencies give us different types of feelings. The aliens got them shook. Yeah, I mean, if it's something that, we ain't never seen before, I'd be shook, but I'd try to hide it. I'd be like, first of all, I'm a cool human. Do y'all want something to eat? I'd be trying to feed the aliens and hang out with them. Do y'all smoke? I'd be trying to make friends like, look, whatever y'all want to do is cool. I just don't eat me, don't probe me, or anything they do in the movies that y'all probably seen, which is probably lies, by the way. I would be real cautious about what I say, but I'd be ready to feed them, ask them questions. I wouldn't try to like shoot them down, and I don't know. Americans are so quick to just resort to violence. Right. Don't put implants in me, period. And if you need me to have some alien kids, ask me. Don't just impregnate me like somebody else I know did. R.I.P. Love you, baby daddy. I'm loving this better than any sci-fi movie I've ever watched. Let me grab my popcorn. I know, right? Should we get snacks? Is it snack time? Because I feel like it's snack time. I got pizza over here. I got pizza and I got cinnamon twists. But I don't want to like eat in y'all face or nothing. Let me know if y'all get snacks. If y'all get snacks, I'm getting snacks. That's all I gotta say. I'm eating. Okay, I can eat. You know, Sierra gotta eat.
No, they don't. They would. Maybe if they followed that sucker when it landed, they would know. But they don't. This is a complete lack of effort, in my opinion, on trying to figure this out. This is not about ability. We have the technology, we have the people, we have the training, we have the resources, we have the money. It's just a lack of effort. I mean, why?
I just said that. Thank you. I don't even know who this is on his News Nation interview.
I don't know. They should be saying, you know what they should have done today with productive use of our time, if they didn't know anything, come in there and say, hey, legislators, we don't know anything. But if you get us these 10 things, do these 10 things for us, and the governor calls in this kind of action, we can figure it out. Will you help us? And then we would have helped them. But instead, it was just excuse after excuse, and we know nothing. Wow. It was infuriating, and I got up and I walked out.
You've been in the service, right?
Yeah, I was an attack helicopter pilot, Apache helicopter pilot in the Army, and I helped stand up the initial unmanned aircraft training battalion in the aviation sector of the Army. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, and these guys are not doing the job they need to do to figure out what's going on, and that is the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, and the state police.
And they're saying no threat to Americans.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. Yeah. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing. When I walked in here today, I was actually pretty calm. I was excited to be here to find out a couple things. I thought they'd be like, hey, listen, it's FedEx trying to figure out. But instead, I got the most ridiculous amateur hour briefing I've ever sat through.
Before I show you.
Wow. Okay, pause. Bringing home pizza, word, eating fries. Oh, okay, y'all eating snack. I'm about to get me some. I'm about to get me this pizza over here. On it. Now, don't judge my pizza topping. Don't be judging my pizza toppings. Y'all in the bushes. Don't be judging my pizza toppings. I just got pineapple on my pizza. Shout out to Domino's. I need like another table. I need one of them L-shaped desk or something. You know? Yup, just pineapple. Cause you know what you girl, you know what that pineapple do. Trying to get right.
The footage that I've got, which might explain why these things go dark. Have a little refresher, and let me just show you the extent of what's going over in New Jersey. This is new footage that I've not shown you before, but it is a massive eye-opener. Look at this.
Whoa. 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 Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. That's a whole alien party, isn't it? They up there having a party and they didn't invite us. Didn't even invite us. Maybe it's a family reunion because it looked like they all going up here somewhere. Like they black. Whatever.
Everywhere.
He's good. I like his too.
Now, is that New Jersey? Is that the New Jersey drones? Maybe, maybe not. You know, with the extent of what is going on at the moment, the amount of footage which is going on, it wouldn't surprise me if it was, right? Now, this person claims that this New Jersey drone literally came out from the ocean. This is what he claims. Unfortunately, we didn't see it. However, I did show you yesterday on yesterday's video these drones coming out of the water and also going into the water. But check out this.
All right, I'm getting the spotlight and I'm going to light this guy up. Go right over my head. Let's see.
What?
It doesn't seem to be bothered by a spotlight.
Look at that thing.
Good God, that is big. Oh my goodness.
This one is extremely low. It's loud. It's really, and it's huge.
Oh, it's loud? Wait.
Big. It looks so much closer in person. Yeah, my camera doesn't do it. It looks like a spaceship, right? Like that doesn't look like a drone, right? That looks like a spaceship.
Next time the aliens come, somebody tell me to go outside. Oh my God, my chocolate cheesecake sat in the fridge all night. It's so rich and smooth, and it came out so good. I want some. I love chocolate. Hey. Hey, friend. Hey. Hey. Everybody here. Cool. We watching the alien.
It's like a small plane. It really is like a small plane.
It does look like a small plane.
Yeah, it does.
That's what I said from the very beginning.
Oh my God.
Y'all ever hear the theory on aliens that aliens could be us from the future? Sometimes I'll be thinking that. Just a thought.
These are all drones in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right here. This one.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, let's get into the nitty gritty. So, Governor of New Jersey mentioned they go dark.
Right.
Now, here's footage of a drone in New Jersey that literally has its lights off. Is this what he means? But I've got another video. We've got two options. Okay. Right now, is this what they mean when it goes lights? It goes dark. Look at this. That is one there. With the lights off.
It looks more circular, don't it?
Lights, right?
Wait.
This question comes up quite a lot. Why do they need lights? Well,
it kind of looks more circular. Am I tripping? Before it, with the lights, it looked triangular, but it looks circular, kind of. You good? That looks circular a little bit. I don't know why the shape took me by surprise.
Well,
but
do they? Is that just an Xbox up in the sky? Hey, that is.
It's the bat signal. I'm kidding.
It's so peculiar.
It's
Look at
cool,
that.
Though. That's cool.
That actually looks like it's wrapping around like a sphere, right?
Yeah, I was seeing like a sphere. Yeah. Man, I knew I liked you.
Is that what we should? Is that actually them? I think that the biggest piece of news right now, okay, is a gentleman that managed to use a telescope with a DSLR camera attached to it, a really strong telescope, and he used his telescope to zoom in on one of these drones. This is crazy news, breaking news, and it might give the answer to all of the questions as where do they go? Why can't we see them in the day? Look at this. This is what he's seeing.
Anytime I try to zoom in with my camera all the way up to the drone, this is what I get. It has a round like shield around it.
It's like a force field. This is so cool. Like some X-Men shit. This is yo. What if aliens are cooler than us? Getting what up? Hey. Just right. Very much so. Very much so.
Well, right. That's zoomed in. 100, 208. And I'll show you the drone right now. Up in the sky.
Yeah.
Over there.
That's kind of like that one that was flying around in the daytime. It looked like a little robot in a machine. I don't know, but it's on Casper Sight's channel. I saw it on his channel. That is cool. It's like it's different kinds. This is cool.
Confusing is why can a phone zoom in on these things, but his DSLR cannot? What's the difference there?
Right.
The DSLR's got like mirrors in it. You know, is it because of that? Is it just a bit of a glitch? It'd be interesting to see other people taking photos or video footage using their DSLR and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But does that...
And from different angles too. Ooh, this is deep.
Explain alien tech? Does that explain why we can't see these things in the daytime? Is this just an anomaly? It would show, even if it was blurred out, it would show something, right? It would show something. Now,
it's cloaking technology. But there's also colors we can't see as humans. My brain did something. I don't know. It's the pizza.
The other thing that I wanted to show you was over on X. Somebody tagged me in on this. Jackie Ferreira. She tagged me in on this. And this, it's basically happening in Northfield, Minnesota as well, about 1,000 miles away from New Jersey. But again, these individuals are saying that when they see them with the naked eye, they try to chase it, it disappears, it moves. Look at this.
People in Northfield keep seeing mysterious lights in the nighttime sky. The sightings come as people on the East Coast report seeing large drones that they can't explain.
The East Coast sightings now have the FBI's attention, with the White House even chiming in. Fox 9's Mike Manzoni spoke with eyewitnesses in Northfield tonight. And Mike, they're not sure what they're looking at.
Yeah, but they say what they're seeing is similar, maybe not the same, but similar to what people are seeing in New York, in New Jersey. Here's one video here where you can kind of see one or two orbs kind of hovering, floating around. At times they move, eventually disappear. What are they? No one knows.
Pause. My question is, when the invasion actually happened, like, are we gonna have like a national holiday for it or something? Because I'm just thinking, you know, to commemorate, you know, if they're nice, you know, just a question.
Started trying to follow them, but they won't be followed. They're kind of like they disappear.
Deborah Wagner doesn't know what she keeps seeing over her Northfield home.
And then these things, whenever anybody would kind of come towards them, they'd back off.
But her daughter, Chrissy Grady, sees them too.
Are these UFOs? Are they a government thing? Like, what are they?
It's really low. I know it is. You gotta follow it. There's another one up there.
Oh, crap.
Chrissy and her kids took this video when they saw flashing lights that moved away after they spotted them.
Well, it obviously sees me. I gotta pretend like I'm actually driving. Watched both of them. So now there's 4.
They started seeing the lights over the summer.
I've got to pretend that I'm not seeing them. So they know, right? And it made me think of...
You know how they probably know? They probably know because they could probably zoom in so far to where they could see your text messages on your phone. See, that's that technology that we ain't got.
A video that I saw or someone talk, I think it was about Congress. I think it was Louis. He mentioned that there is a possibility they are biological and they can use telepathy to predict when fighter pilots are about to attack or go towards them, and they move before the pilot has actually thought about doing it, right? Maybe these things are picking up that they're being seen and they're moving. I don't know. I know it's a bit far-fetched, but we've got to ask those questions, okay?
Yeah, I know.
2 years ago, we were left with the idea of UAPs. Now it's just common knowledge.
And now it's a nightly thing.
They would come and kind of like hover, and then we would go outside, and then they would leave.
About 1,000 miles away in New York and New Jersey, this is what people are seeing in the skies. Eyewitnesses say they look like SUV-sized drones, and those sightings now have even the White House's attention.
Obviously, this is something that DHS and FBI are tracking very, very closely. Well, I don't want it to come closer.
As for what Chrissy and her mother Deborah keep seeing here in Minnesota, well, they don't know.
Right now, just the unknown is driving us crazy and making us mad.
But they do know what you're probably thinking.
I was like, oh, man.
And it's not like they're sticking to major cities. This is in the sticks. They're in rural areas, too.
Deborah keeps seeing here in Minnesota, well, they don't know.
Right now, just the unknown is driving us crazy and making us mad.
But they do know what you're probably thinking.
I was like, oh man, everybody's gonna think, oh, go have another glass of wine, Mom.
And Chrissy said she did reach out to the sheriff's office, but they didn't have any answers for her.
No one's got any answers, mate. There's nothing new.
Yeah, right.
Another close-up of a drone where it's got lights out, apparently. Look at this. This is the most peculiar thing you've ever seen. Unidentified drone spotted flying at low altitude somewhere over New Jersey.
Wow. That kind of looks like another one. All right, I'm going to check out this Night God video. I'm going to let y'all finish up that video because I want y'all to actually go watch this video. I was just so deep into it. This is
What's the best way to eat an elephant?
New Jersey drones. Okay.
These New Jersey drones. And it's not just limited to New Jersey anymore. They're seeing them all over the world and in multiple states across the United States. Now, there's multiple theories going on as to what exactly they could be and their origins. We're going to cover each of those. So by the end of this, you're going to be filled in and know exactly what's going on up to this point.
And shout out to Night God 333. Great channel. Great channel. The shorts are great. The TikToks are great. Wonderful content. Okay. I always look forward to his content, his notifications, and I rarely miss one. So please check him out. Please like the video and please subscribe.
So at least for the moment, the government is acting like they have no clue as to what's going on. As always, I tend to be kind of skeptical of that. If certain officials don't know, I do believe there are some that absolutely do. But this is a statement that was given by a high-ranking Pentagon official a couple days ago.
What is happening? What can you tell us about these drones?
What I would tell you, Jennifer, is that they are being actively monitored. Installation leaders have determined so far that none of these incursions impact the base residents, the facilities, or the assets that we have on those bases. We're, of course, continuing to work with host nation authorities and our mission partners to ensure the safety of our personnel, our facilities, and the equipment. The bottom line is it's something that we're going to take seriously. We're continuing to look into it, but as of right now, it's not had any significant mission impact.
All right, Night God family. I've missed you guys. It's good to be back. Do me a solid. It's been a rough go, kind of, since I've been back, but I know we can turn it around. And the best way to do that is comment. Comment, comment, comment. Emojis. I don't care. Do what you got to do. Just comment, like, and share. Shortly after this, a congressman gave a statement claiming it was Iran. I tend not to believe this at all. I think his sources are wrong, and I don't believe these are actually Iranian craft, and I don't believe there's a mothership off the coast of the United States. Then there's some other statements that were given by a couple high-ranking military gentlemen. They claim that they're coming out of the ocean, which is a possibility.
I believe that could be a high possibility. Do I believe all of them are coming from the ocean? No, I don't.
Right.
I, in fact, believe
because there are different species of extraterrestrials. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I know we got beef with Team Rose right now, but that's where I learned there's different species, okay? So, Team Rose, if you in the bushes, Draconians is one, reptilians, something else, or somebody else. Pleiades, the Pleiadians, I'm pointing like them.
Possibility is that they are man-made, and the government does have control of some of them. I do believe the government has drones with the capabilities that these drones are displaying. Now, there's witnesses that are stating that when they fly over, the time on their watches and their clocks actually changes. That is an anomaly that resembles possibly an EMP. Other witnesses have stated they've even tried flying drones up near them to see exactly what they are, but before they get there, their battery runs dead and they literally fall out of the sky, or it dies before they even take off. One gentleman has even gotten in trouble, got arrested because his drone got too close, even though the feds claim they don't know exactly what they are. They still took the time to confiscate this man's drone and arrest him. So not knowing exactly what they are.
No, why they do that? So all you drone people that got drones, don't be getting no ideas and getting arrested. I ain't say no names, but y'all know who I'm thinking about. I ain't got no bail money.
An odd move to make. Makes me question all around whether they know what is going on or not. That goes back to, though, my theory that they are government controlled, certain ones, and that tends to be the ones with the standard FAA required lighting systems on the drone. So why do I think those are man-made? I tend to believe those are man-made because if there is in fact drones or UAPs that are showing up into our airspace, we're going to put up some sort of defense mechanism, and that would be opposing drones. Those drones, I believe, are the ones that are controlled by the military, and they were up in New Jersey. Most likely they were protecting Trump and making sure that his airspace was covered because he's obviously the incoming president. So it was a protection detail at first assigned to Trump, but obviously it's becoming.
Maybe they trying to protect Trump. Just night guy, just as cute as he can be. Did he have a ring on his finger? Before I make any more naughty comments, did he have a ring on his finger? Let me know, chat. I'm about to smoke me a cigarette. I got a little full. Did he have a ring on his finger? I'm about to look.
Much more than just those drones. And I'll show a couple of videos behind me here as I'm talking, and you can see the drones I'm speaking of. Next is the theory.
Is that a naked ring finger?
They are, in fact, aliens.
What?
And yes, they are getting bolder, and they are showing their hand. They're actually disclosing themselves to us in a roundabout way. They're not worried about us. They don't seem to be worried about our tech. They don't seem to be worried about us being a threat whatsoever. So they're essentially just disclosing themselves in a mild way. Either that or they're preparing us for some type of disclosure. These things have been spotted all over the world, from Russia to Kazakhstan to China to Japan, the United Kingdom.
You know what? I haven't heard about Kazakhstan in a long time. How is Kazakhstan doing? Shout out to everybody in Kazakhstan. Where have I heard that from? Was that that silly man that made that movie? Come on, Sassy. Help my brain. Borat. Thank you, Sassy. Borat, Kazakhstan. Got it. I knew I heard. I was like, dang. Shout out to Kazakhstan. How they doing?
You name it. There's been videos of these UAPs all over, and some of them are in little swarms, others are solo, but most of the time they don't have the type of lighting that you would expect a FAA approved type human craft.
It still looks like it's a sphere, like Casper Site said, like a sphere when it's cloaked.
Would have, and that's kind of.
Y'all need to go watch. I just thought, random thought. Y'all need to go watch that movie. Nope. I think it was on Peacock. Man, because that's what it felt like. Looking up at the sky is a nope. Nope.
Kind of my telltale at this point. They don't have the red and green glowing lights. They don't have the blinking lights. They have constant lighting or no lighting at all. It'll flash, something like that. Pulse. It's never consistent with what you or I see every day as in airplanes in the sky. But what's crazy is the FBI has been sent in to investigate some of these drones, and as a result, they're getting followed home by these things, which is terrifying. Wow. Absolutely terrifying. So they call this the hitchhiker's effect. It's considered a supernatural phenomenon. This phenomenon was first established during the Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, Lord, the Skinwalkers. Lord. Skinwalker. I shouldn't say that, but I be seeing skinwalkers for real, y'all. Like if I'm in the country, I'll be like, is that a mountain lion? Is that a cat? Like, what is that? And then it'll just do like some weird. I never have my phone with me, you know. I never have my phone with me, or it sometimes be right up here in the city. I'd be like, that cat don't look like a cat. It's not acting like it. There's a big ass cat that be walking around here, and every time I see that cat, I'd be like, Skinwalker. Skinwalker. Straight up. Don't say that. Are they gonna come around? I mean, long as you know. They don't eat me or nothing. I don't even know what they do. I don't even know what these cryptos do. I need to figure it out so I'll know the protocol. If I know if I need to. I'm running regardless. I'm just nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Dust. Right?
Era. What would happen was guys would go and investigate, or people would go to investigate Skinwalker Ranch, and they would tend to bring the supernatural happenings that took place while they were at the ranch home. And that's regardless of how far away they lived. They would often see shadow people once they got home. It's something that if you go to a haunted place or have a supernatural experience, it can tend to sometimes follow you home. The hitchhiker's effect. So some of these FBI agents are claiming
that's why I'm a witch. Because you ain't gonna catch me. Every time I go to a haunted house, I sage myself. If I feel like I need to do an egg cleanse, I do that too. I do all the things. Say a little protection of prayer before I go in. Don't. I get real woo-woo when I go to these haunted locations, especially when I was in Roanoke Memorial, boy. Let me tell you. Whew. Hospitals are very active. I'll say that. Very active. Y'all coming in and out, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. And be sure to check these channels out. They got good content.
Claiming this is happening to them. All right, so after this, let me know in the comments what y'all think. But like I said, I believe the drones with our lighting setup, our lighting requirements on them is military or U.S.
He ain't got no ring on, son. I'm going on a manhunt. I'm going on a manhunt. I'm going on a manhunt. Well, I'm going on a manhunt. If you know, you know.
based drones. And why? Well, I believe that's because they're patrolling, like I said, especially over New Jersey for the base that's there and Trump. They're going to protect Trump at all costs. Bottom line is, I believe those drones are ours. But this next drone, I'm going to show you guys right here, that is what I believe to be a UFO.
Pause. Just as froze. Let me wait till my camera unfreeze. Maybe I'll go off, come back on. No? Okay. Dang, why it catch me like that though? The stage, let me do that. My camera just zipped out on me. Damn. The aliens got me. They got me. I'm beaming up right now.
You can see the nose in the front, the two wings, and then it's got thrusters. Well, I want you to check out this video that I stumbled across, probably a year or so ago. It instantly hit my mind when I saw these drones flying through the sky. Check it out.
You know it.
Now, what do y'all think? I didn't play the rest of the video. There's a lot more to it, but
y'all
I can
see
give you the
that?
gist of it.
Wait a sec. Wait a minute here. Now we got some tea. Wait a minute here. Wait
These
one
drones
second.
flying through the sky. Check it out. Now, what do y'all think? I didn't play the rest of the video. There's a lot more to it, but I can give you the gist of it. That is, I believe, a reptilian craft. Also, I wanted to show you this.
Interesting. Very interesting. If y'all want to watch the rest of that, y'all can watch the rest of that on your own. Okay. Let me go back to my playlist, if you don't mind, because I did have a reading request I wanted to get to. Pink Lioness, you still here? I'm gonna do a little reading, a little tarot reading. I'm gonna get in my mode here. All right. I always do that. All right. You still here? All right. I'm about to do your reading real quick. All right. My camera don't work, so I'm gonna have to just show you. I'm gonna have to just tell you what it is, okay? All right, and since you belong to the Lord, I also want to preface this by a spirit. What up? It's me again. I got my deck here. Pink Lioness in the chat. She would like a reading. I would like anything of the light, anything that's not of the light and not of God, please leave this space. Because this is for a child of the King, and I want to keep it pure as possible, even though we're doing tarot. Amen? Amen? Okay. Now, I'm going to play some hood rap music, but I'm going to shuffle the deck. pink lioness. When the cards fly out, I put the first card down and I don't take the however many cards come out. I just put the first one I see down, and I would always wait until a card fly out. Yep. This is for Lois in the chat. Whoa. Whoa. I got cards going everywhere. What? All right. We'll do one more. Did your camera stop working? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it stopped working. All right. Okay. All right, Lois. For your past card, I always do the first card is the past, your past, whatever happened in your past. Then we have present and future. First card is the 5 of Cups. And Cups. Are you a water sign? What's your astrological? What's your zodiac? What's your zodiac? I think he told me. You can tell me in the chat. Okay, 5 of Cups. Okay, in the past, sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, remorse, trauma, crying over spilt milk, unwelcome change, emotional instability, focusing on loss, isolation, loneliness, possible divorce. For your past card, the card is depicting a mermaid on a rock with waves crashing into her. And it also looked like it's a storm. So many storms in your past, many waves. And usually mermaids are depicted as young, beautiful. So this is like your younger years. Okay. Lion, Leo. Okay, Leo. All right. Cool. Okay, present is going to be 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles has to do with money. temporary financial hardship, negative change, feeling left out in the cold, struggle, hardship, breakup. Yeah, possible. It's a shaman next to a fire doing a fire dance, beating on a drum. So even though you're going through hardship, you are faithful. You are faithful to your practice, your religion. Even though you're going through difficulties present day. Now, future. Ace of Cups. Ooh, in the future, Ace of Cups is showing new beginnings, new relationship, new romance, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebration, and socializing. Ooh, girl. And it is a dragon, but it's a dragon with like a mermaid's tail, like. So a new is there any YouTube creators that got a dragon emblem on? But yes, it looks like prayers are going to be answered for you, Pink Lioness. Okay. So again, that's 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of this layout for you. Yup, God did. God did. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna send it to your messenger so you can see the pictures. Maybe they'll mean something to you that I can't see right now, but from what I do see, it seems pretty accurate. Okay. Maybe I should put my flash on. All right. Woohoo! He about to get a man. He about to be a dragon, girl. There's a lot of blue and green in these cards too. So look out for blue and green. Maybe your new man gonna be wearing blue and green. You never know. Okay, that concludes my reading for Pink Lioness, aka Lois. Oh, you're welcome. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Yup, you never know. You never know, girl. You keep praying and keeping the faith, anything is possible. All it takes is the faith of a mustard seed. Okay? Where people say it's impossible, God say it's possible. I don't mean to preach, but I think you're gonna be all right. All I'm gonna say is invite me to the wedding, because I'm ready to party. Hey, 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 I'm ready to get my groove on. Okay, maybe meet me a groomsman. Okay, man, meet me a groomsman. Okay, let me take a look at that wedding party. Let me take a look at that best man and thing. Okay, this was fun, y'all. We looked at some aliens. You looked at some channeled messages from some TikTokers. and YouTubers talking about touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and run my outro. Oh, and replay crew. Don't do me like that, replay. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Turn on your bell for all your notifications. I want to get to 1K. We win some, we lose some. The numbers will fluctuate. And I'm cool with that. But I'm ready for that 1K. Not to be monetized, just for bragging rights on these YouTube streets, you dig? All right. Now, without further ado, let me run this little outro here. And as I always say, I holla.